So Infinity Ward has rewarded us with a brand new game mode. Last time, Modern Warfare 2, they added Demolition, which was like a Spawn Trapper's wet dream of a game mode. And now, they've added Kill Confirmed along with Team Defender, but I'll get into Team Defender a little bit later, because this video is all about Kill Confirmed. Now, before people go bitching about my setup, yes, I have Blind Eye, yes, I have Assassin, and if you look at my level, I literally just unlocked Assassin, so naturally, I had to throw the motherfucker on, but we'll talk a little about that later. Now, before I get into the whole Kill Confirmed thing, I will say that this game has given me plenty to rant about. Oh my lord, Modern Warfare 3 comes with its share of bullshit. And I was getting pissed the fuck off the first week. But I will say, the latest patch did fix a couple of the issues that I had with this motherfucker. So that's why I haven't really put out a commentary until now. Obviously, I did one right after the game came out. But I wanted to give this game a chance to at least fix itself. And yes, it has fixed itself in a good way, although there's still some bullshit. Don't get me wrong, there's still some game design bullshit, but the lobby lag, the getting into parties and shit, I didn't even see that motherfucker right there. He just snuck around me and shit. But the lobby, the party systems, the lag, all that shit is somewhat fixed, but they still have a long way to go to get this motherfucker working and shit like that. But anyway, we're not going to talk about any of that bullshit because I want to talk about Kill Confirmed. Kill Confirmed, I gotta say, I like the game mode, although it's not new to games, we'll say that. There are other games out there that have versions of this, and the one that comes to mind off the top of my head right now is Halo. They have that skull collecting bullshit or whatever the fuck you're talking about, and I'm sure the Halo fans are going to sit here and say, you're still hating on Halo! No, I'm not hating on Halo. I told you, I do not hate Halo. I just don't play the motherfucker. So anyway, this game mode, Kill Confirmed, it's not 100% new. That's the best way I can describe it. It's bits and pieces of other games put together. So it's brand new to Call of Duty, not brand new to first-person shooters, but it's still a fun mode that I like within this motherfucker. But anyway, it's a pretty good addition, but there are some minor things that I would like to see change in this motherfucker. First of all, it's not 100% run and gun as the way I would like it to be. And no, it's not a camper's paradise either, but it's sort of like a mix in between. You know what I mean? One of the things that I've noticed that I've had to do in this motherfucker, and you'll see me, I don't know how the fuck I didn't hit this fucking guy, but look what I do to be a bitch. Fuck that shit. Suck on that shit, kid. And I get shot in my ass for my fucking horrible ass shooting and shit. Now, one of the things I was going to say is, it's sort of like a mix between you have to play it smart and you have to know where to run and gun and move in this motherfucker. Because mainly what you have to do is you have to make sure that if you're going to get tags, you're not throwing yourself out there to get killed yourself. You know what I mean? So let's say you get a kill, right? And you know there's another enemy right behind a wall or right behind a door. And I don't know how the fuck my teammate didn't kill this guy. They were doing like the do-si-do up in this motherfucker. But you gotta make sure that if you're gonna get the little tag and shit like that, that there isn't an enemy camp in the motherfucker. So you have to use some strategy. And I will tell you this, now that I've been playing this a little more often, I don't go after every tag. If I see a tag out in the open, like you see this one right here, I know I can get it. But my teammate got it before me, which is all good. But you have to know when to get a tag and when not to get a tag. When you realize you kill a motherfucker on the other side of the map, there's no reason to run your ass all the way the fuck over there. If the tag is right in front of you, obviously you go get that shit. But if you kill a motherfucker with a long range shot, no reason to go all the way over there. Because you know what ends up happening? If you get killed, not only do you not get your tag, the tag that you killed the motherfucker, but you could be giving a tag to the other team. So in essence, what could have been a +1 on your side is now -1. So you really have to balance out whether you're going to be running it, like right here, I went after that tag, got my ass shot. But you really have to balance out whether you're going to go after a tag or you're going to leave it there and use it as bait to possibly set up yourself for a second tag. There are ways you have to play this game. You have to be smart in this motherfucker. You can't just constantly run out there and get killed and shit like that. Doesn't work in this. Team deathmatch, you can do that. Get killed all the fuck you want. But in this game, you still need just a slight bit of strategy in this motherfucker. Now, there are a few things that I would like to change. And the first thing is how the kills count. No kill should count if you can't collect the dog tag. I don't give a shit if it's your kill, nothing. I don't give a fuck. If you can't get the dog tag, there is no way in hell the kill should count. Now, I just sat here and said that I don't go after every dog tag, but you know what? I know people are going to bitch about this, but guess what? This is going to force run and gunning, and I'll tell you why. Right now in this game mode, you still have these assholes that sit at the back of the map. They go 20-2, 25-1. They use air support because they know people are running and gunning trying to collect the tags, and basically, they camp their fucking ass off. Like you see here, man, I'm doing a little bit of clipping, I'm doing a little bit of headshot glitching and all that shit, but I'm still moving. But you get these assholes that set up shop in one spot, basically they'll go like 20-5, and they don't collect a single dog tag. The way it should be if you can't collect your dog tag that you just killed the motherfucker, you don't count the kill. That's the way it is. If you go 20-5 and you didn't collect one single tag of your own kill, you get 0 kills. And that's the exact way that the game should count. And you know what that's going to do? That's going to force run and gun. And I know people are going to say, oh, well, what if your teammate captures the dog tag? Guess what? That's part of the game. That's part of being a team. And that's something that I really wish that I would see them change in this motherfucker. Because if you go 20 and 5, and let's say your teammate captures 3 of your tags, but you get the other 17, you still got 17 kills. You still moved around and picked up 17 kills. But if you go 20 and 5 and your team's captured 18 of those shits, no, man, that shit doesn't fucking count. I don't give a fuck how many times you fucking kill people. You should collect your own dog tags. Like right there. I got the kill, but this guy collected my dog tags. That's fine. We're playing the objective. We're winning the objective, and that's the shit that you want to see. That's all you care about, is trying to win the game. So if you take all that shit away, that'll make it fucking pointless. The other thing that'll make pointless would be air support. Right now in this game, and you're going to see later, I pick up someone's Osprey gunner, I go to town with that shit. But if you use air support in this game, whether it's a chopper, AC-130, and you're getting kills, but your team can't collect the tags, it's not helping. That's really not helping. It really isn't. I mean, you're just sitting there getting kills, but fuck, if you can't get the tag, what the fuck is the purpose of that shit? So that's why I really think what they should do is they should make only your kills count if you collect the tags. Now, if your teams collect the tags, that still counts towards the win. So it's not like, oh, if you don't collect your own tag, it doesn't count towards the team total. No, it should be total team kills or total tags collected. That should be the winner, the way it is right now. But the only way this shit could count should be if you actually collect your tag. And right here, I pick up this goddamn Osprey gunner. And the funny shit is, I didn't know how this thing worked. And you're gonna see me, I put what was I guess the drop packages, I put it in the middle of the map because I thought that was either an airstrike or I thought that's where the chopper would set up shop. So I had no fucking idea. So I was like, oh, look at this shit. I got this motherfucker. I drop it in the middle. No fucking idea what that was supposed to do. So I figured, okay, so this shit will go right into the middle of the map and I'll just be able to shoot everything. I had no idea that basically I put all the goddamn packages in the middle. So you're gonna see a nasty fucking firefight in the middle of this map, which is hilarious when you think about it. Because the other team sees all these packages like, yeah, I gotta get that shit, but it's all fucked up in this motherfucker. Now, the second thing that I would like to see change, and this is something that I don't understand why they did in the first place. I just mentioned this game is sort of takes teamwork. It doesn't sort of. This is a team mode. This really is a team mode. It's sort of like Headquarters, sort of like Domination, Sabotage, you name it. Why is it in the Mercenary playlist? Why? This is a team game mode. You need teamwork in this motherfucker. I have no idea why they threw this in the Mercenary setup because I play Mercenary all the time. When I don't have a party and shit, I jump right into Mercenary, play some team deathmatch. I don't need to worry about fucking teammates. I don't need to worry about capturing shit. It's just me, my gun, and let me shoot the motherfucking enemies. That's all I care about. But this shit takes some teamwork, so why the fuck is it in Mercenary mode? I don't like that shit. Now, I like the game mode. I like this game mode, and I'm going to play this game mode. I play it on my own on the regular missions. But I don't want to see it in Mercenary. I really don't. And I don't think this is the Mercenary game mode. It should be put there. So, that's something I would like to see change. Get rid of that shit. Completely. I do not want to see this shit in my goddamn Mercenary fucking game modes and shit like that. So right here, you see that little firefight that we all got into? You know, that was my little fucker right there. You know what it is? I didn't know how this shit worked, man. So they stole my counter UAV, whatever the fuck. I don't really give a shit. But I had no idea how the damn thing worked. That was my first time seeing it. Now right there, I could have grabbed that tag and denied the kill, but I saw there was somebody down there. Again, that's playing smart. You have to know if you're going to give somebody... So it's right there. If I try and get that denied tag and then I get killed, guess what? Now the motherfucker has 2 tags that he could pick up and shit like that. Again, that's part of being smart in this goddamn game mode. Now, coming up in my upcoming videos, I'm not going to bitch about it in this video because I'm almost out of time. But we're going to talk about some of the perks in the game. Assassin, why people bitch about this fucking perk. There's nothing wrong with the perk. I'll tell you right now. Nothing wrong. It's just how people use the shit. Talk about the Marksman perk because holy fuck, that shit is fucking amazing. But if it's amazing, you know what that means? It means it's overpowered. And then we also, I don't know, the fuck I didn't see that guy. And then we also got to talk about some of the other shit, the fucking commando lunging. Oh lord, there's going to be a rant on that bullshit. But I will say this, overall, I'm having a lot of fun with Modern Warfare 3. You know, at this point with Black Ops, I already turned the fucking game off. By that Saturday, the first week, that shit was already out of my console. I had already jumped on to Gran Turismo or Need for Speed, whatever the fuck I was playing at the time. I was like, I'm not playing this bullshit. I can't stand that fucking game. Modern Warfare 2, obviously, I played the shit out of that fucking game. But my lord, that shit had more problems than fucking Charlie Sheen and shit. But man, I can't play that stupid shit. So right here, I got my little kill deny and I get shot again. Fuck, see, that's the stupid shit that you have to watch about in this fucking game. But like I was saying, man, I'm having fun with this game. It does have its issues. It's not as great as people may say it is. It's not as bad as people say it is. That's for damn sure. But I will probably play it until 10 Prestige. I don't know how fucking long after that and shit. I'm going after challenges, which that shit is a bitch in the motherfucker. But anyway, right here, this is going to be the end of the game right before this Predator missile gets everybody. So that's the end of the game. There you see my score, 28-9. Inflated by the Osprey gunner that I stole, but you know what? I don't give a shit. Look, if it's there, fuck it, I'm gonna steal that shit. So anyway, as always, rate, comment, subscribe, and all that good shit. And yes, I'm gonna have plenty of rants on Modern Warfare 3 videos because I have a ton of shit I want to say about this motherfucker.